Hey guys, welcome to a Let's Play of Advance Wars 2. Often considered to be one of the best in the Advance Wars series, it gets extremely difficult towards the end though. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I plan on playing the remaster at some point. So I figured, why not? Let's get a look at the original in all of its glory. Start a new campaign here. Macroland, where the Black Hole Army's Iron Fist has crushed all opposition. Elsewhere, their grip is tightening. Hawk, come to me. By your command, my lord Sturm. How goes the Macroland invasion? Excellent, my lord. The other COs have just completed their operations. Our objective is clear, is it not? To establish a base of black hole operations here on War's world. Yes. Recently I instigated a great conflict between the countries here. I sought to conquer them all amidst the unrest. I failed. That was in Cosmoland, was it not, my lord? I will not make the same mistakes again. This time I will have a base and invade at my leisure. To that end, I need materials and money. Do not worry, my lord. The COs have been given their orders. They will transport all that you desire from the lands they seize. Do not fail me. Never, my lord. Hey, Sammy, Nell said you needed to see us. Andy, Max, thanks for coming so quickly. You're not going to believe this, but the Black Hole Army's back. You've got to be kidding. Didn't they learn their lesson the last time? I guess not. Let's go get them. Where are they? Slow down, Andy. The enemy's not here in Cosmoland.
Huh? Well, where are they?
In our world, in War's world, there are several continents, right? Really? Continents? This game's so dumb sometimes. You twerp! You don't know anything, do you? Hey, you're not calling me dumb, are you?
I'm just saying that people who don't know anything don't know nothing.
Knock it off, you two. This is neither the time nor the place for that. According to Nell, Macroland is the focus of the conflict, but they've been spotted in other countries too, including here in Orange Star.
And Blue Moon and Yellow Comet?
Yep, and Green Earth as well. That's an introduction to all the things at play here. Woohoo! It'll be like a family reunion! Andy, this is war. Do you think that's anything to be excited about? No, but we'll get to see everyone again, and that makes me happy. Let's go. Andy? He's gone.
Well, we all gotta go sometime, right? At least he's got the right attitude. No sense getting all bummed out before the battle even begins.
You know, it's been so peaceful around here lately. I just know Nell is gonna want to give us all a little refresher.
No, I'm gonna do that.
You can, too, have too much training.
Just what I want, another boring lecture. Alright, tutorial stage with Andy. Let's do it. Hey, why aren't the Orange Star lines broken? They're stronger than we had anticipated. I don't want excuses, I want victory. More trouble, sir. We have reports of a new Orange Star CO arriving. Lord Flack, if we continue, we're only going to take more casualties. Nothing else to do. Use the troops we've got left. This Orange Star CO, what's he like?
Clean up, an easy, super easy S rank. I will not be S ranking this entire game. Maybe the whole campaign, but not every mission. So to summarize without reading everything, this is Nell, the woman that was just speaking. She is the leader and one of the best COs. She's like super expensive to unlock once you finally beat the game. But she's the leader of Orange Star.
Andy is like the new recruit from Advance Wars 1, who's clearly pretty stupid. And then we have Sammy and Max, who were also talking earlier. Now, Advance Wars, I'll let you just glance at this if you feel like reading the stupid dialogue. It gets better. As you get deeper into it, it kind of gets better. But alright, she's just gonna command. I'll tell you what stuff is. This is an APC, you can load infantry into it. These are infantry units. You just move them forward 3 spaces at a time. It's turn-based combat, and then you end your turn. And then the music goes, jumba Jimmy, because it's the bad guy's turn, and it gets all crazy. And you find yourself, as you're playing, the appeal is the COs and their powers and their music. So, like, sometimes when stuff good is happening, and, like, Andy's tune, like, for example, right now, is really like, you'll find yourself doing that as you blow stuff up. And then you'll also find yourself in great anxiety when the bad guy music's playing and they're blowing you up. But yeah, this is pretty easy. It's kind of hard to not get an S rank. So, see, I loaded the guy in the APC. Let's wheel him here and then drop him. It's a good way to move infantry further and faster. But see, he attacked me first. I have enemy animation off, but here's an example of animation. Good 16-bit, 32-bit. No, it's 16-bit. I think the DS games might be a little bit... I don't know, the DS games kind of look blurrier, though. But I greatly enjoy the explosions and stuff in this game. I'm not advocating anything. It's a video game. It means nothing. And it's clearly very cheesy in a fictitious land. So yeah, every unit, the max HP it could possibly have is 10, no matter what it is. The Orange Star Army is here! I order you to surrender! You did it, Andy. This area's been liberated. But it was kind of too easy. Don't worry, I have a feeling that we're in for a whole slew of combat. She's not kidding, this game gets insane.
Mission complete.
And that's what you're graded on. Speed, how many days it took to complete. Power, how many units you destroyed. And technique, how many units you lost. And this is just funds. Your points are money you can spend in a shop. This is on my Wii U, and I've already purchased a lot of stuff. Alright, Sammy's turn. Lord Flag, Orange Star forces sighted on the opposite shore. What? Is that all they got? Send out the tanks! Tanks are powerful and they move far. Tanks are the best! Orange Star COs, ha! I will crush them all, crush them all! Flack is an idiot. Commander, enemy troops have been spotted on the far side of the river. Are you sure? Here, in this rural area? What are your orders, ma'am? Should we cease ops and attack? That's affirmative, soldier. We can't allow the enemy a foothold this deep in Orange Star territory. Good assessment, Sammy. That's the tactical sense I expect from a Special Forces commander. Now, what are you doing here? Tracking down the CO who's invading Orange Star, of course. Sammy, can I trust you to take care of this situation? Yes, ma'am, but if you had some advice you could offer, I'd feel much more confident. Still in tutorial stage. The first 3 stages are kind of tutorial, but I will skip it. Lord Flack, our infantry has reported fighting Orange Star properties. What? Enemy cities capturing bases is grunt work, but I was told we need cash to fund the invasion. Listen up, if it ain't nailed down, steal it. Cities, bases, or whatever they capture, yes, cities of 20. At full HP, you get 10 at a time. We'll explain it further later. So alright, let's take a look at the COs because this is what sells the game. Sammy, strong-willed soldier who backs up Max and Andy, a graduate of Special Forces training. Being an infantry specialist, her foot soldiers move farther, capture faster, and cause more damage, but she's weak versus vehicles. We'll get more into powers later. Look at the yellow lines on her infantry and mech units, the first 2. That shows that they're monsters. Everything in blue is weak, and everything that's just a red bar is standard. So we're gonna move the tank into the forest. Notice the 2 stars defense. Forests provide extra defense. And then the mech, screw what she's saying about it, the mech has a bazooka, and watch this. Yeah, well, rocket launcher, not a bazooka. Whatever. So we capture the enemy city at full HP, that's 10. Well, actually, Sammy, because she's so good, she captures faster, so there's only 5 HP remaining on that city before it's ours. And that artillery thing is brand new. We'll see it in action here in a moment.
2 women COs, good country, I must have it.
Alright. That enemy unit's been hurt. She's talking about the tank. If you rest anything on a city, every turn it recovers 2 HP at the cost of some of your funds. Our funds are in the top right where her face is. There we go, that city's ours. I'm moving fast because I'm trying to get through it. Alright, now this one tank is in range of our artillery. So let's do it. I don't know, the explosions make me happy, and I hope the remaster doesn't butcher them. With like weird cartoonized... I mean, it already is cartoony. Let's just hang back. Bridges are a great bottleneck, and the AI is kind of stupid. Like, see, they didn't even bother. He could have totally destroyed my tank and got a one-up on me. But now I'm gonna attack this tank that has already full HP. And now the mech can clear out this one. Rivers are a bad spot to sit, though. This mech is probably going to get screwed by the 2 infantry here. But let's just clear out the tanks. So yeah, we're basically going to explain the units as we go, rather than sit through the tutorial about them all. APCs are a good way to block and bottleneck your opponents if you're trying to protect something. Because they're just like big fat tank chunks that can't do anything but transport units. So let's attack this river one, and the mech will finish them off. Mechs do not use their rocket launchers against other infantry. They basically just turn into an infantry, see? But this guy's definitely screwed by that other one who has full HP. And I'm gonna not do anything because I want to capture their HQ. So you generally want full HP on your infantry if you're going to do that, because then it only takes 2 turns. But Sammy, I think she can go down to 7 HP and still do it in 2 turns, because her infantry are so special. So alright, let's load up the APC, book it up here, drop him in the forest, and he moves 3 spaces, so he should be able to get onto that HQ. Mechs only move 2. They're like the biggest pain in the neck, because you always want them to be places, and they can't get there without the help of APCs. So alright, let's show you what capturing looks like. That's the happy animation that you always get excited about. But now I'm going to put it back on Visual C, so the enemy stuff is just rapid, and we only see my combat. The ones that I initiate, I guess. Mountains provide 4 stars of defense. But yeah, he can't do anything. He's just got a transport unit. So we'll capture. Oh yeah, it still shows HQ captures even with that thing.
Not bad for a girl.
You're the black hole CO? You're just a thug. Who do you think?
Yap, 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 shut your trap. I'm leaving for now. Next time I'll put you in your place.
Hey. He escaped, and he was so rude, too. Ooh, it makes me so angry. If I get the chance, I'm gonna run him down. I'm glad we can depend on you, Sammy.
Mission complete.
I like Sammy, man. Except she's so weak. But if you know how to do the infantry stuff, she can be a beast. And when we get into the CO powers, her superpower is amazing. Basically, even if your infantry are at 1 HP, in 1 turn they can capture anything with her superpower active. And now it's time for the big dude Max.
Hey, Orange Star Dogs, can you hear me?
Lord Flack, the microphone?
Shut up, too complicated. Anyone there, or are you too scared to face me?
What's with the racket, you lonely or something?
Look, a gorilla.
What did you say? If anyone here is a gorilla, it's you, ape man.
I'm no ape, I'm Flack.
Flack? What's that, some sort of code name? Listen up, Flak. My name's Max. Now tell me what you jerks are doing rampaging through our country.
Your country? Orange Star belongs to the Black Hole Army now. You complain, you get hurt.
Oh, you think so? Give it your best shot. Yeah, Max is a powerhouse. If you look at his art, he has guns of steel. I don't know. Max, calm down. No. To lose your head is to lose the fight. I taught you that, remember? Yes, but I understand your anger, Max. No one likes to see his homeland ravaged. All the more reason to proceed calmly and rationally. Use your head and drive these fiends from our borders, okay?
Let's roll.
So Max, I think it's probably going to explain. You're a combat veteran, but medium tanks, battle copters, and transport copters are tough to handle if you're a bit rusty.
You deployed copters?
Well, it's been a while since I've dealt with air units, but medium tanks, come on, it's a tank. Bigger and stronger, but still a tank. Okay, I'll give you that one. It's the knockdown, drag-out world of direct combat. You're the champ. Oh, in that. When it comes to firing, air units act the same, yet battle copters are a direct unit too. In head-to-head battle, I can't be beaten. However, indirect combat is another story, isn't it? Your power has overcome that obstacle, though. Who needs them? Yeah, his indirect units are weak and have terrible range. The whole point of indirect is their range, and Max takes a massive hit, but he makes up for it in all of his direct combat. He's got insane power. So copter versus copter, whoever attacks first is going to succeed. And Max, obviously, he packs a ton of a punch. So let's just take this thing out. Looks like we have two options. We can... Well, that's how you win anything. You can either capture the enemy HQ, which is usually the hardest thing, or totally rout them, which is often easier. So this indirect combat unit, look at, he can only go two squares ahead. It's supposed to be two. If we look at his thing, look at, all of his stuff has a yellow boost to it, except for his infantry, which are standard, and then the range of his indirects is -1, and they're weaker. So yeah, every CO has a strength and weakness like that for the most part. And their powers are what make it unique, and their theme song, like I said.
This Max guy kind of reminds me of me, except I'm me. This should be fun.
Yeah, Flak is like a stupid version of Max. Because his is more luck-based than constant. Yeah, whatever. If you have two of the same units that are at low HP, you can join them together to combine fuel, ammo, and health. That's what she was just saying to us. See, that's the kind of stuff you do when you get excited. When you bomb tanks. I don't know, something about the CO music. It gets repetitive, but it's enjoyable every time. So let's get our mid-tank up here. And we will use this artillery. Just keep wheeling things forward and waiting for the opportune moment to get this infantry over by the HQ. If I do it now, all their tanks are gonna mow me down. So we're just gonna hang out over the ocean. Can't do anything with the copters. Copters are actually an effective thing against mid-tanks, though. These things are tanks. They don't go down easily. See? But it looks useless, but if we add a second one on top of that, it's already down to half, and now I can take it out with mine. Although it might be smarter to go for the... like, totally decimate that. Look at it, I could totally destroy in one shot the baby tank, but I think these are more of a threat. So let's bring our artillery up so he can... that mid-tank is the threat here. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he attacked me and brought me down to 6, but he's in range of my artillery, even though I'm max. So we can weaken it with that. Good enough. That'll do the trick. We can finish them off, no problem. The copters actually could probably... Well, let's just take out the infantry. You gotta make choices like this. I could have destroyed anything. Just use the copters to destroy the rest of the mid-tank. And then go with the big tank to the little one, but... The AI loves to make... I don't know, they're very good at making decisions fast. I wish I could think as fast as the computer in this. Because they often block everything that you're trying to do. Like, for example, I would like to attack the little tank with my little tanks. But instead I'll use my big tank and let the other... Like, his mid-tank is pretty much useless at this point. Woo, 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 woo. This music is weird. I don't know which CO theme I like the best, but in Dual Strike, which I've never actually played to completion at all, I like the starting CO Jake that you get. His music's pretty cool. Flax is all chunky. Black Hole has some cool music, though. Alright, artillery, take out the rest of the mid-tank. Yeah, we're gonna clear by routing the enemy here, because I'm not wasting any more days. I would like to capture. I always enjoy capturing the HQ better, but... Either way, we would get that next turn, but now he has nothing. And there we go, that's the 3 tutorial stages. Orange Star is always very tutorial, but believe me, this game gets tough.
Don't harm me, you just got beaten. This was just a test, next time is for real.
Like I've never heard that before. I'm gonna make you regret ever showing your ugly mug around here.
Whatever you said your name was, you're mine. Before this is over, I'll crush you like a bug. So long. Wait, you dirtbag! Shoot, he got away.
Black Hole, deplorable characters, all of them.
You said it.
By the way, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. After the battle, you'll see points for your ranking, yeah. You use them in battle maps to buy COs to play as, because nobody's unlocked except for the Orange Star people at the start of the game. Anyway, yeah, she's saying what I already said. It is pretty easy to get S rank on a lot of missions. A rank is pretty easy on even some of the tougher ones, but the really tough missions, it's hard to get above B rank.
Flak, huh? Dumb name, tough CO.
Well, there you go. That's a brief taste of Advance Wars 2. Not a good display of what... Like, we didn't even see CO powers. We didn't see actual good missions. So there's a lot more. Now we got a little bit harder stuff. But I'm going to save this for next time. I don't know how far into this game I'm going to play, but I would like to play it all. You let me know if you enjoy it or not, though. Thanks for watching, and take care.